Oh, hey, we can't even go through. We can't go down there. That's how high the river is. Good grief. We've got issues. In the meantime, we're going to talk about something really cool that I'm super excited about. But let's get away from the train horns before we start talking about it. But in the meantime, let's talk about what I'm super excited to talk about. This has been forever in the making, and this is a proof of concept. It's something we've been wanting to do for a while. We're still not exactly sure how to do it, but we're going to do a test run. We're calling it Chef's Kiss Bikepacking Weekend, June 7th and 8th. I am super stoked about this. My good friend Chef Brad Green and 12 guests have just a fantabulous bikepacking weekend with good food, good company, great routes, really good hosting facilities. It's June 7th and 8th, and if you want to come up Friday night and camp, that's included as well. That river is flowing. That's a lot of water. So we'll start from 4R Ranch Vineyards and Winery, our wonderful friends the Ropers at 4R. We'll leave from there Saturday morning, park your cars there safely for the weekend. Like I said, if you get there Friday night, you can camp Friday night. Chef Brad will be serving breakfast Saturday morning. Then we head from there to our other, this is a good friend of Brad's for years and a new friend of mine, Lori at Ponderosa Guest Ranch in Forestburg. It's a 50-mile ride there to another amazing property to overnight. And Chef Brad will put together a fantastic dinner that night as well. I'm super excited by all this. Get up in the morning and head back to 4R for another 50 miles. So it's 100 miles of riding for the weekend. Oh my gracious, look at it go over that low water crossing. We'll show that in a second here. Let's look at this water run. See if we can get a good view of it. Don't want to get too close though. Let's see what we can see here. Maybe not a good view of it here from the back side. That's a lot of water. All right, let's go up the hill and see if it's going to be too muddy. We're going to downshift, go up the hill. So what I want to touch on, well, let's see if it's muddy, then we'll start touching on things. Soft, tacky. All right, this is doable so far. So this is a bikepacking weekend. Tent camping is included. But if you're not a bike packer yet and you're interested in it, this is still a good weekend for you. This is meant to be an educational opportunity. Lots of roundtable discussion available. Good chance we'll probably record a shiftless podcast too. DJ Caleb's supposed to be joining us. If you're not a current bike packer, or you are and you just don't feel like carrying your stuff, gear shuttle is included. So if you don't want to carry stuff, we'll haul it for you. If you don't have tents, we've got tents you can borrow. It's a little slimy there, but not terrible. If you don't have a sleeping bag, I don't have extra sleeping bags or anything like that, but if you need a tent, I can provide you a tent. Or it's not included, but Lori at Ponderosa Guest Ranch is giving a discount. There are cabins on site there as well for Saturday night. You don't have to dirt bag it. You don't have to be roughing it. Now here's one thing I do want to make sure everyone's aware of. This is semi-supported in that we'll haul your gear. But you need to be able to ride your bike 50 miles self-navigated. There's not going to be course markings. There's not going to be water tables. It does go by a store. This isn't for people that are brand new to gravel, and these are gravel routes. These are some of the best gravel roads in North Texas. I forgot to talk about that. Oh my gosh. The routes are phenomenal. Fantastic. Some of the best gravel riding available. It's that plain and simple. If the river's still rising, this could be going over Saturday. Oh, found the mud. I think it's already been over. Not mud, just wet. So far. That's mud. Holy moly. All right. Watch where you're going, Kevin. That's cool. Don't want to fall down that. Definitely don't want to fall down that. Wow. We'll have to come back this way. I know you're just chomping at the bit now. Champing at the bit. You're on the edge of your seat going, oh, that sounds great, Kevin, but how much is this going to cost me? We're getting there. So if you've made it this far and you're curious about price, I'm going to ask you one favor. Don't just bail out if you hear something you don't like, because I think if you hear the whole package, you're going to like it. We're doing this as a proof of concept. We want to do more of these. But we don't know yet what proper pricing would be. And it's going to be determined by the venues, the number of people, the menu, all those things going forward. So Brad and I are working together to try out the concept this time around. And so I'm taking the approach, much like Spinistry stuff works in general, where basically the idea of a Club Spinistry membership, the basic steel membership of $75 a year, the idea is realistically you would pay that $75 to go to one event. And we give you a year's worth of rides and events to do. Now, a lot of our stuff is pretty grassroots. I admit that, and there's nothing, I'm not going to apologize for that. It's about the ride. It's about the route. It's about the people you're hanging out with. So even if you said our most basic grassroots rides were worth 35 or 40 bucks, well, if you do 2 of those a year, it still makes the club membership worthwhile. We also have additional tiers of membership, and it's been a huge goal of mine to find ways to add value to those tiers. And adventures like this, trips like this, have always been what I was hoping to find ways to put the pieces together for it to make sense. So we have steel membership. I know it's $75 a year presently. That will be going up later this year, just to let you know. But this is not a scare tactic to get people to sign up. Don't take it that way. I'm just giving you a heads up. If you're already a member and you're set for auto renew, you don't have to worry about it. Our highest level personal membership is titanium. So the idea is this event this weekend, our inaugural, our first proof of concept ride, will be free for our titanium members. For years I've been trying to find the right way to package that titanium membership. And again, you promised if you stayed through to this point you were going to listen through, so look, hear me out here. The titanium membership is $300 a year, presently. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that if folks were to sign up for a trip like this, I mean, there's a lot of places, a lot of outfits that would charge a lot more, but I think $250 to $300 would be a realistic price point just to do the weekend a la carte. So if you have a $300 annual membership that gives you lots of other perks for that same $300, I think it's a win-win. But hey, we're doing proof of concept here. Maybe I'm wrong. And if we only have 3 people show up for it, it'll tell me I'm wrong. We've got 12 spots available. I think we'll sell out, but I don't know. We're trying it out. But here's where it gets really cool. Because I know there's somebody watching this or listening to this right now that's going, but Kevin, that's just not fair. I just got my Club Spinistry membership, or I just renewed my Club Spinistry membership. I got you, man. I got you. Here's the deal. If you're a current Club Spinistry member and you upgrade to titanium membership, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply that upgrade at the end of your current term, your current 12-month term. So if you just signed up, I'll apply your titanium upgrade, and you'll essentially have 24 months. Whatever the balance of your current term is, plus 12, and I'll upgrade your current term to the titanium membership as well. So hypothetically, somebody that just signed up this week, if they upgrade to titanium to do this, there'll be the $300 upgrade, but they'll get basically 2 years of titanium membership for the price of one and their steel membership, the balance of their steel membership. I think that's a fair deal. Don't sit on your hands, go, I'll wait till he does the next one and does the same thing. We're probably only offering that package as part of this proof of concept. And this ride's going to be free. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it includes a t-shirt. And when you're a titanium member, you get our new cool hat. I'll show you that later. Or I'll insert a picture of it. It's a really cool hat. So, and there's all sorts of other perks, but I'll talk about that in a different video of what are all the advantages of the titanium membership. Let's keep it simple. A $300 titanium membership gets you into this Chef's Kiss bikepacking weekend free. So if you made it all the way through that, thank you. You have definitely earned the right to comment and tell me what you agree with or disagree with, or how we can make it better. So let's give the wrap up. Free for titanium members, limited to 12. June 7th and 8th, camping's included, beer shuttles included, Chef Brad's fantastic cooking, part of the package for Saturday breakfast, Saturday dinner, and then a Sunday grab and go breakfast, not a true sit down breakfast on Sunday. Like I said, semi-supported, camping's included, showers and real restrooms available, safe parking while you're off on your adventure. Friday night, those of us that are there Friday evening, there's a greater than zero chance that we'll be hanging out at the 4-hour tasting room, and dinner and wine or cider there. Now, we are not providing alcohol, but that is part of the, we'll shuttle your gear. If you want to bring a 6-pack or whatever for the community ice chest at Ponderosa Saturday evening, we'll carry that for you. You're not going to have to carry your own gear. And like I said, it will be educational as well. If you have topics that you would like covered, please add them in the comments. If all the pieces come together, we're going to try to record a shiftless episode. So here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. If you have questions or you want to talk about it, or if you're ready to do it, say, oh, that's a great deal, let's do it, Kevin. Sign me up. Go to our community site, spinistrychat.com. We've got some ways there through our educational stuff, and we'll talk, we'll give more details there in the discussion forum. It's too complicated for a YouTube video, where we can save you a few bucks on upgrading your membership when we do it through our registration platform. And they earn it, they deserve it. For our events and stuff like that, there's processing fees involved that for a $300 membership really mounts up. So through our community site, what we can do is you just signed up for one of our educational courses, and with that we'll include a complimentary coupon code for a titanium membership. Saves you a few dollars that way. Spinistrychat.com. 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 So what happens after proof of concept? We don't know yet. We gotta see how the math works on this one. I'm perfectly fine putting these on as truly just the benefit to titanium members. But the reality is there is definitely significantly more cost incurred for something like this as opposed to just a traditional mass start single day event. And if Brad's cooking, we gotta take care of Chef Brad. So my guess is the reality is somewhere down the road, if we do more, and the goal is to do at least 3 or 4 of these a year in different areas. I'd like to do one every month, kind of like the way we do our traditional events, not to replace them. Basically do a gravel event each month and a bikepacking chef's kiss event each month would be my ideal situation, but we can't just say, hey, that's what we're doing. We have to grow into that. And the most likely scenario would be something like titanium members get it for a minimal cost, and that includes a free t-shirt for them. And traditional members, a notably higher price. Common left. a notably higher price and maybe they, you know, pay separately for the t-shirt or something. I don't know yet. Because again, we don't know how the math works out on everything yet.